everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
The men that y'all claim don't exist no more, I had that type of man. I had him. And I lost him because I was stupid, foolish, young, immature, possessive, mean, with a nasty attitude, ungrateful, entitled, and ignorant. I had a good man. One who gave me roses, romantic surprises, lingerie, gift baskets. He cooked, he cleaned, he had roses and candles lined up to the floor. He was romantic. He would throw me $1,000 even when he wasn't rich just to go get my damn hair done. My toes, my nails was there. He cared about me. He played old school music and slow dance with me. He fed me good, took care of me, took care of my kids. I had a good man. And I lost him because first of all, was shocked that I even got somebody like that. I had never had nobody like that before. And I went into overdrive just doing stupid shit to try to control him and put my claws into him. And it was unnecessary because I had somebody who loved me for real and did not cheat. Loyal. Oh, loyal. If you got some man like that, please do the work. Be appreciative and be grateful. Don't be entitled. Do kind and nice things for him. Don't just be a taker. Give back. Respect him. Oh, respect him. Because that man, baby, he gone. He with a new woman. And she looked happy as hell. She looked happy as I did when I was with him. I'm happy for her. You live, you learn. But I'm here to tell you, you guys always say, oh, there's no good men that don't exist. They exist, but they are rare. And if they came into your life, take this message as go get some therapy, go get some help, go heal, go work on yourself, and pour back into that man. Because a good man will wake up one day. Good men are not blinded to the fact that they are a wonderful person to be with. They just love your ass. And when they love you, they stay and they stay and they stay and they stay because they hoping you will get it together one day. They're not staying with you because they don't know that they're a good man and they may not be able to get anything else. Oh, baby, he know. He counting down on your clock. He counting down on your clock. So work on yourself. Don't lose no good man, because I'm going to tell you, they are rare. And since I've been out here in these streets, it ain't nothing for me in these streets. They all trash. That's all. That's the tea. That's the word. I hope I can help somebody today.
What to do, everyday people, man? We back with another lit video. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch if you want to watch these live reactions. This woman says she lost a good man. Okay. Now, well, I'm going to get into people's reactions to this video, but I'm going to show y'all something that I was sent earlier today from a woman who is speaking a total different message. So the reason why I want to play that other message is because we got to watch who we take information from. We really got to watch who we take information from. But let's get into this right here. Next reaction.
The men that y'all claim don't exist no more, I had that type of man.
Let's talk about it. So a lot of times we will have some funky mess. Okay. Our mess will be funky. It'll be rancid. And when I'm talking about your mess, I'm talking about that baggage. I'm talking about the trauma. I'm talking about all the areas of your life that you know need healing, but because nobody's holding your hand to the throne of the therapist's altar, you won't heal. You won't do the necessary work to become your best self because nobody's requiring it of you. Here's the problem with that. When you finally get in a relationship and you finally have somebody that's real and serious about you and loves you and wants the best for you, you have to address those wounds, those areas that you need healing in. And sometimes we don't know that we as messed up as we are until somebody kind of gives us that mirror reflection. And because Bay and I have been together for so long and have known each other for, I think now it's like over 20 years, it's become impossible to avoid the healing work that we need because he's seen me grow up. He's seen me develop poor habits. He's seen me become a good person. He's seen me allow circumstances to turn me into a bad person at times. And he's always held me accountable because he knew the woman that I needed to be to go to the next chapter, whether it was by myself or with him. He knew that I had to change and become something. So he held me accountable. And sometimes when you have a good partner that challenges you, it's easy for you to make excuses and push that person away. It's easy for you to say, you know what? I don't need this. I don't need you to tell me that I'm broken. I don't need you to tell me that I'm messed up. I already know that. And a lot of times we'll miss out on a good thing because we're holding on to the work that we need to do, that we know we needed to do all this time. We will hold on to it for the sake of not growing. And it's because that other side of change, that other side of healing, that other side of growth is scary because you don't know what that's going to do. You don't know if you're going to lose friends, if you're going to lose family, if it's going to make you change what you like. Nobody knows what's on the other side of that healing curve of change. And when you have a good person in your life, you don't have to really worry about doing it alone. That person is there. They understand that you jacked up, boo. They understand that you got some things to work on. That's why they're there, because they care enough about you to not stop at the beginnings of you. They know that it's going to take some time for you to come out of that shell that you need to come out of, and they're willing to do it with you. And when you find somebody like that, or when they are brought to the forefront of your attention, hold on to them because they just want the best for you. And I knew that when I said yes to my husband, like there were so many things that went through my mind when he asked me to marry him. And in that moment, I was like, okay, saying yes to him means that I'm saying yes to myself. I'm saying yes to my healing journey. I'm saying yes to changing everything that I thought was okay and everything that I thought was reasonable and justified with excuses. And I have to change that because now he's about to come into my space. We're about to have to be vulnerable with each other. He's about to see me with my guard down 24/7. And that's a lot because I know that I'm a lot by myself. But when somebody is there to witness that and kind of call me on my stuff, it's like I can't make excuses. If you've seen the same thing that I know I'm seeing, we can't sit here and pretend like we're not knowing that I need to get my shit together. And that,
Yeah, she's long winded, but she makes a lot of honest points, and I think that this message should not just be taken towards women because this can happen to a man. I know I've lost a good woman, and I didn't really lose her, but I did. I fumbled her because, but here's the thing, I had two chances. I had two chances with this woman, and she was so good, and I realized everything else was so bad that I went back and married her, and then I lost her again. Now looking back, I'm like, I'm thinking about everything that she was and how she did things and the the good she brought out of me, and then the goals that we had. I just be like, man, I really messed that up. And sometimes it takes that right there to when you know that, all you want to think about is how am I gonna do better? How am I gonna make the next one better? Although I went on a rampage, I ain't gonna lie, I was not the same. But when now that I'm more mature and ready for like a lifetime commitment to one person at a time, okay? Uh, I had to say that because shit be happening. But you know, um, I just know whenever I get back into that situation, how I'm gonna do better. You know, it wasn't even the last relationship or the relationship after that that made me realize that it was just growing up and understanding. Kansas 0707 says, Communication and accountability are important in a relationship. You're absolutely right.
The 3 mistakes that women make in dealing and dating men. I know a lot of y'all gonna be a little upset at me, especially those of you that pay to play. Y'all gonna be really hot. But anyway, mistake number 1. You let your first choice be your only option. If you out here dealing and dating men, understand a man gonna have women from 1985 still in their back pocket. One thing men don't do, they don't usually burn their bridges. That's why they ghost you and then pop back up a year or 2 later or whatever. They're gonna keep a roster. Even if you the woman that he really likes, all he gonna do is just move you to the front. But they not gonna let go of their options. But when a woman meets a man and you really into that man, you put all your eggs in that one basket. You make that man your whole world. You stop doing the things that you used to do for yourself because you spend all your time trying to be with this man. Men do not disregard their options just because they got this one woman that they want. They keep women around forever. And if you a forever goofy chick, you gonna stick around waiting to get picked. But a woman, when she finds somebody, you be thinking that's your end all or be all. Never allow your first choice to be your only option. You giving that man too much leverage and too much power over you. You want to go out, you call him, he don't answer, now you are, and he don't return your call to the next day, you all down and out. If you had other options, if he didn't call you back within a certain amount of time, 30 minutes, you can call somebody else, go out. But a lot of y'all make the mistake of making your first choice your only option. Men don't do that. Men keep their options open, even a lot of them, even when they get married. Number 2, a lot of you women pay to play. A lot of you women are only in relationships because you spending money on that man. A lot of y'all even got married to him. He only married you because you are the breadwinner and he needs your finances. If you wasn't spending money on him, he would not really be with you. That's the worst mistake a woman could ever make, is coming to the table with money. As a divine, when you're in your divine feminine energy, only thing you have to bring is yourself. You don't, what you bring to the table is just you. I hear a lot of y'all say, I bring the table to the table. I bring everything. All right, you big trick. There are a whole lot of women who are paying to play, who trick off. And all you really doing is investing in a cash cow. If you had to come up with money in the beginning to be with this man, and you don't see it that way, you see it, well, it was a business investment, we're business partners. Bullshit. I guarantee you, whatever money you gave that man, and it went down the drain, he probably couldn't keep that business, or that business went under, or it never really even got off the ground. I know women for a fact that been around a man. She'd have been around waiting for her turn for 10 long years. It was finally her time because, the woman left. She finally got upgraded to the number 1 position. She had to put up 80 grand. Imagine waiting 10 years to be with a man. Now it's your turn. And the only reason why he gave you your shot because you put up 80 grand. You waited 10 years. He left you after 8 months. Business went under. And last but not least, you let yourself go once you get in that.
I want to talk on that right there, because she's talking about like women that are breadwinners and stuff like that, and men marry them. Of course they would. Why wouldn't they? That would be stupid. You wouldn't want. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like dealing with a broke one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't talking about like. I ain't talking about like broke that we can't go on flights here and Jamaica here and all that. I'm talking about broke like I can't pay my bills broke. You know what I'm saying? That type of broke is hard to be with. And even men, if you got a man that's not responsible enough or make enough money to pay his phone bill, his car note, or put gas in his car, you obviously you looking in the wrong place. And a lot of people, they use looks to define the type of woman they got. They use looks to define the type of woman they got, and that's no way to look at another woman. So women use how much money they man make to define the type of man they like. Oh, he got a lot of money. He got a lot of money, but he could be beating you. He could be cheating on you. He could be verbally abusive. He got a bunch of unhealed trauma. He still like to kick it out with his boys all the time. So it's just like you can have the necessities is what she's talking about. Like get you a man that got his own money. But then what else you got to deal with? Get you a man who don't got a bunch of women to cheat with. But then what else you got to deal with? It's not like you gonna if you found the perfect man. I mean, good luck. You know what I mean? Just like that last lady, she said she found the perfect man and she lost him. She lost the perfect man. So it don't even be the women sometimes, but the men sometimes be the women too. You know? And I just find it crazy. Now I agree with some of the things she's saying, but it's on such of a broad scale. It's not like you could just take this same blueprint and apply it to every man. You know what I mean? You can't do it. But let's continue.
A relationship with that man, meaning that you stop going to get your hair done, you didn't gain weight, you don't care about the way you look because you feel like, oh, I didn't got him, so I don't need to do all of that. I don't need to get my hair done. Let me tell you something. The game don't stop till the casket drop with these men. I would rather have a man in the daytime with his flashlight looking for me than me looking for him. There's a whole lot of you women out here that just let yourself go because you think you got this man. The whole time he looking at you, he hate to even come home because you don't want to keep yourself up. You don't have the house clean. You don't even cook or do nothing because you feel like you done did all of that. You straight, you got him. It don't stop, ladies, with these men. I'm sorry. You wanted to be with this man, but you're not doing the things to keep him interested. Just because you in a relationship or just because he married you does not mean you still have his interest. If you wanted this man, you gonna have the same thing you had to do to get him. You gonna have to keep doing to keep him. I ain't never letting myself go. Cause I tell you this, a man gonna go get his hair cut. He gonna wash that car. He gonna make sure that car clean. He gonna have the car looking spotless. So when he go out and you ain't with him, he gonna get his attention. Meanwhile, you done sat up there and you got this lace wig on that you done had for 3 weeks. Hold the porch screen showing, the lace is lifting, all that, whatever that white stuff that be caked. I hate that shit. I wish y'all just go get a traditional sew-in and wearing that bullshit lace wig. I hate it. I hate it. As a cosmetologist, I absolutely hate it. But it's a whole lot of y'all that just want the look of it, but you don't want the maintenance and upkeep. That should not be on your head for no 3 weeks. But anyway, that man can't even spoon with you at night because your hair stank. He can't even cuddle with you because your hair stank because you done took showers in it, you done sweated in it, it smells like a mildew mop. You don't keep yourself up. The same things you had to do to get them, you gonna have to do to keep them. And y'all be the main ones trying to DM a woman, coming woman to woman, because you done lost this man interest and he got his eyes someplace else. No. I done dragged every man I ever had to hell. I promise you. Okay? He go out the front, I'm out the back. He calling me like, well, I thought you was at home. No, I'm outside. I would much rather have a man with his flashlight in the daytime looking for me than me looking. I ain't never in my life had to come to no woman as no woman, and I ain't never sweated or chased no man. There are a whole lot of y'all that let yourself go once you get in this relationship or get married to. And for the record, if you really want peace, stay single. The games don't stop. Either there's only 2 types of women out here. The women that know how to play the game And the women that get played by the game. There's a whole lot of you women that want to be in this, and you want to date, and you want to have a man, and you want to deal with these men, but you constantly getting played by them. I'll be honest with you. A whole lot of y'all will go further and do better in your life if you was just single. If you would drop that damn man, decenter men, and just get into you. I have never in my life wanted a man that bad where I lost myself in him. I have always put me first. And I'll be honest with you, because I made the choice to stay single, I have accomplished so much. More than I could have if I was in a relationship. Because the life that I gave myself, the men that I had around me did not want me to have it. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you want to be out here dating and dealing with men, it's certain things you just gonna have to do. If you don't want to play the game, step away and just be single and celibate. Enjoy your peace and your prosperity.
Kenson 0707 says, Kendra G always say if you get a 6-7 figure man, expect him to cheat. I think a good man won't cheat even with that income. Honey Mama says, so she's talking about all surface level stuff. Discussions with Drea says, if he's making 6 to 7 figures, does it really matter? Do your thing, babe. I'll be here when you get home. Ghost Drift, what up? Says, the hair stank is real. You know, I don't think I've ever smelled a girl hair, but I have smelled a girl's twerk wind. And that right there was enough to drive a grown man crazy. Honey Mama says, if he's out there fronting, you out the back, that's all I need to know. Can't give me advice. Not the same morals aligned as me. And that right there, look, she's single. This is the single that keeps other women single. And she's talking about being a woman player. If you're a woman that keeps attracting cheating men, just go out there and be a cheater yourself. That's basically the moral of the story. Like, what the fuck? No. But what I can say is, being single, you work on yourself while you're single, and everything good happens to you while you're single. So it's best to just stay single. I've lived my best life being single versus being in a relationship where I knew in my heart my relationship was keeping me down. I knew in my heart the disrespect was keeping me down. I knew in my heart that when you with somebody who see you coming up and they ain't got nothing good to say, do, or offer to you, they don't want to see you up. They want to see you down. So, and that can only come from inside your relationship. Everybody else that want to see you down, that's not even in your circle, because it's gonna be people that hate on you as you coming up. But those people don't even freaking matter. I wouldn't give two freaks what a person would have to say about me. But that person in that relationship, oh yeah, they gonna want to see you down. And so work on yourself, man. But then at the same time, if you want to be in a relationship, like the lady said, she was wilding out. How you want to be in a relationship with somebody when they go out the front door, you going out the back? You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. You don't want to be in a relationship. And if that man don't want to be in a relationship, he doing stuff like that, always out the house, ain't never home taking care of business or working on business, then why you with him? You know? Why you want to be with somebody who not going to be equally yoked? But equally yoked, I ain't talking about equally yoked as in I'm going to cheat if you cheat. That ain't... That's not the equally yoked I want to hear. But anyway, it was just a good message. I just think it's subjective, and take it as you will. But yes, women, y'all could be prosperous by yourselves. But, you know, what are we talking about? Building a bunch of broken homes? Like, come on, man. At some point, y'all gotta listen. Y'all gotta listen to the messenger, or y'all gotta listen to the message and listen to the messenger. Sometimes the messenger can be good at what she's doing. She's good at talking, but this message is kind of jacked up. But it makes sense. It makes sense. At the same time, it's kind of counterproductive to what a lot of women want. She basically telling y'all, be single. If he cheat back. Get your lick back, sister.
Everyday people.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as quick as 1 week.